The veterinary industry is hiding a dark secret, and it's time to expose the truth. Countless pet owners are being told that Librela, a new arthritis treatment for dogs, has no side effects. But this couldn't be further from the reality faced by dogs like Shadow, who continue to battle devastating health issues long after their final injection. Shadow's story is a living testament to the dangers of Librela. 9 months after his last dose, this beloved family pet still struggles daily with a host of crippling symptoms. What started as simple panting and excessive thirst quickly spiraled into a nightmare of neurological and physical decline. The timeline of Shadow's deterioration is shocking. It began with restlessness and increased water intake, progressed to wobbly walking and cloudy eyes, and culminated in non-stop crying, violent trembling, and sudden, terrifying collapses. At every turn, veterinarians dismissed these symptoms as mere old age, refusing to acknowledge the obvious connection to Librela. As Shadow's condition worsened, his body began to break down. Swollen limbs, uncontrollable limping, and projectile vomiting became the new normal. Blood loss and anemia set in, yet veterinarians continued to blame everything but the injections that had triggered this cascade of suffering. The true extent of Librela's damage became clear as Shadow's organs began to fail. Liver and kidney function plummeted, leaving this once vibrant dog a shell of his former self. Still, the veterinary community refused to admit that Librela could be the cause, even as the pattern of decline became impossible to ignore. It was after Shadow's third Librela injection that the symptoms first appeared. With each subsequent dose, his health deteriorated further until the 9th and final injection left him completely incapacitated. This wasn't a coincidence, it was a direct result of a dangerous drug being pushed on unsuspecting pet owners. Today, 9 months after his last Librela treatment, Shadow's suffering continues. His kidneys and liver remain damaged, a severe limp persists, and anemia still ravages his system. Sudden collapses continue to terrorize his family, a constant reminder of the permanent harm inflicted by a drug touted as safe and side effect free. The most heartbreaking aspect of Shadow's story is the abandonment he faced from the very professionals sworn to help him. When he collapsed, unable to move, veterinarians refused to make house calls, leaving a disabled owner to watch helplessly as their beloved pet struggled for life. Shadow's case is far from unique. Across Europe, thousands of adverse reactions to Librela have been documented. Yet veterinarians in the US and UK vets continue to claim no side effects, willfully ignoring the mounting evidence of its dangers. And it's not just dogs at risk. Cat owners face identical lies about the safety of Solensia, Librela's feline counterpart. So why are veterinarians pushing these dangerous drugs? The answer, as always, comes down to money. Librela and Solensia generate massive profits for both pharmaceutical companies and veterinary practices. The health and well-being of our pets has become secondary to the pursuit of profit. Shadow is just one of countless victims. All across the country, dogs and cats are suffering identical symptoms, while their veterinarians deny any connection to these miracle arthritis treatments. Each injection is a game of Russian roulette, with pet owners unaware that any dose could be their animal's last. For those whose pets are already on Librela or Solensia, documentation is crucial. Film every symptom, keep detailed records, and demand written acknowledgement from veterinarians who deny the connection. The veterinary industry is systematically suppressing adverse reaction reports to protect their bottom line. It's up to pet owners to expose the truth. It's time to fight back against this dangerous deception. We must demand transparency from the veterinary community, insist on honest reporting of adverse effects, and work to protect future generations of animals from these untested and potentially lethal drugs. Shadow's legacy serves as a stark warning. 17 documented side effects, 9 months of ongoing organ damage, and continued collapses paint an undeniable picture of Librela's true nature. His suffering cannot be in vain. We must use his story to save other pets from the same fate. The time for action is now. We must stop the lies, demand honesty from our veterinarians, and save our pets before permanent damage occurs. Don't let your dog or cat become the next victim of the Librela lie. Speak up, ask questions, and remember, when it comes to your pet's health, you are their only true advocate.